The time is 8:20 p.m.
If you believe that you are the victim of sexual or physical abuse,
press star 9021 after this message. Press 1 to place a call. Press 2. Please enter your PIN number. After the tone, please say United States of America.
United States of America.
You have 1 old message. To listen to your messages, please return to the main menu. Press 0 to make a for calls within the United States, Canada, and the Caribbean. Please. Your account balance is $13.30. The cost of this call will be 21 cents for the first minute and 21 cents for each additional minute, excluding taxes and other applicable fees. The time limit is 15 minutes.
press 0 to continue or
A call at no expense to you from
Stephan Sterns.
an inmate at
Osceola County.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking.
Hello again.
I'm not sure if it's his phone number or the system, but I'm picking it up on the second ring and it disconnects.
Interesting. Yeah, it's probably the system.
Yeah.
They're janky.
Yeah.
Anyway, as of the beginning of this call, I've got like $13 left in the debit account for calls and like $2 left in my commissary. So,
Okay.
what was I saying before? Yes, patience and faith.
Yeah.
I just keep repeating that mantra for myself every day. Patience and faith. Patience and faith. No matter what, patience and faith. God will see me through.
Did you get glasses?
No. I'm still not 100% convinced that I actually need them. The times that I was squinting down at the paper, I've just woken up from a nap or I had not slept that night. So it was probably just my eyes had not gotten going or were just strained and bleary. Because, I'm reading books now, and, the distance I'm reading them at, and I can see the text fine. So I'm going to hold off on the glasses for the time being.
All right.
Romans is all about God's forgiveness for these, so read Romans.
Yeah. Right now I'm reading through Exodus, which is all about God's deliverance from hardship and having faith in Him.
Yeah.
So, I'm putting a lot of my hopes on the deliverance aspect. I've asked for forgiveness, but I'm hoping for deliverance.
Well, I will tell you as a Christian that the Old Testament is pre-Jesus, and Jesus is the only way you're going to get to God, and you only get to God through talking with Jesus. So I would get rid of Exodus and start at the beginning of the New Testament.
I pray to Jesus as well. I pray to God, and these things I pray in the name of our Lord and Jesus Christ.
Yep.
I pray to Jesus for forgiveness as well, and asked Him not to strike my name from the book of life.
Okay.
I talk to God a lot, and things have been bad. I've been suffering a lot here, but I think it's a book of faith. It's yourself to endure this and survive it. And things have taken a very grim turn, obviously, but also things do get darkest just before the dawn, and I sincerely hope that I will have a dawn. But,
Well, it can't get worse, can it?
well, I don't know about that. Person could always get worse.
I don't know what's left.
Well,
I'm talking about Charlie said.
true. I guess murder one is about as bad as it can get, and the death penalty is about as extreme as it can go.
Yeah.
I don't even know what method they use down here.
The what?
Lethal injection, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's not so bad, right? You go to sleep and then you go to heaven.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I wonder if they still do last
I think
meals
they give
as
you
a
a
special request.
What?
Del Taco?
I was thinking more like an entire Little Caesars pizza, some Mexican candy, 2-liter of cherry Coke.
I don't think you get a Little Caesars. You may get a frozen pizza, though.
They get you what you want.
I don't know.
Within reason, you know.
It's not like
I thought you were going to tell them they asked their mom to make her death by chocolate cake for you.
Well, you know, just one of those is enough to fill your chocolate quota for the year.
Yeah.
Done?
But,
In lieu of a chocolate cake, it has to arrange to go to Ho-Ho's or something.
Oh, that's not bad. Or some zebra cakes.
Yeah.
I asked your attorney today if we sent the hard candies that you like, the Mexican candy and the coffee flavored candies straight from Amazon, if that would be allowed. And she said sometimes they allow things, seasonal stuff to be sent through, but she'll check on it.
All right. Well, that'd be worth checking into.
So reminder of that, because it's not coming from us, it's coming straight from the distributor.
Yeah, I'm sure the hard candies would be fine. Probably not the lollipops because of the sticks, but certainly, you know, hard candies like the Pulparindo hard candies or the Revolsaditas, those are probably, if they would allow things like that, those would be the most likely because, you know, obviously I get hard candies through commissary anyway.
Yeah. But I'm sure you're tired of root beer hard candy.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd like to try the Jolly Ranchers or the sour fruit balls, but those always seem to be unauthorized item, which I think means sold out or out of stock. So on this last order, though, I got some more spicy peanuts. I got some more coffees. I think I've got like 28 coffees left now. So I'm good on that for at least another week or two. And I ordered...
How do you heat it?
What's that?
How do you heat it?
Well, the sinks have a hot and a cold tap, so if you let the water run for a little while on the hot tap, it'll actually get warm, and then, I mean, not hot, not steamy hot, but sufficiently hot to have some warm coffee.
Oh.
So I just dump it in there, and then I let the water flow into it, and I've got, I usually save over some extra paper spoons or whatever from meals that I didn't need them for and use that to stir it.
Okay.
I ordered, on my last commissary run, I ordered a couple of seafood items. I ordered a pack of mackerel, and I ordered the sardines and the hot tomato sauce, but they didn't arrive. I guess it was out of stock.
Okay.
I figured, you know, what the heck, I'll give it a shot. Maybe I'll like them. Anyway, the mackerel arrived, though, and it's a fillet of mackerel in soybean oil.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like it might actually be decent. Got good protein, though.
Yeah.
So I'll get that, and who knows, maybe the sardines, those will probably be fillets as well, if I had to guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
It probably won't be the whole fish, not like anchovies are sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
I'll keep trying to get those because I want to try them out, you know, put them on a saltine cracker or something.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right.
Yeah, you know.
You get hot chocolate there?
No, I do not get hot chocolate, I don't think. I've looked at the drink mixes and I haven't seen any hot chocolate.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, I got some fruit punch beverage mix, and that's pretty good. For about $4.60, I get 8 pouches, and each of those pouches is good for 2 servings in these little 6-ounce cups. So it's in reality, it's like 16 servings.
Okay.
So it's actually a decent deal. So that's basically what I've been doing, just getting coffee, hard candy, then saltine crackers, and then every once in a while I'll splurge and get some spicy peanuts, or like I did this time, got the seafood stuff, and I even got a couple of curry cheese sandwiches.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So I'll splurge on special treats.
What brand of Danish is it?
Clover Hill.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a bear claw.
They must get it. Yeah, that's a school food service company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is like these sort of off-brand, like the spicy peanuts are from Moon Lodge. The hard candies are from like Corner Store Candy, things like that. It's all distributed through the Keith Commissary Company out of Missouri, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's actually, some of these things are actually pretty good. The Moon Lodge snacks are very good. They have this Buffalo Blue Cheese Ruffle chip. I tried those on one of my last big splurges, and those were actually surprisingly good. And their sour cream and onion chips are actually very good. Some of the best sour cream and onions I've had.
Okay.
So that's interesting.
No salt and vinegar, huh?
No, unfortunately not. No salt and vinegar, no all dressed, no Zapp's Voodoo chips, nothing like that.
Yeah.
If you've never tried the Zapp's Voodoo chips, by the way, you should get them at the store. They're really good. They're like crunchy terra cooked chips.
We've had them.
Oh, yeah. The flavor, they remind me of all dressed. A little bit of all dressed.
Our taste buds are kind of changing. A lot of stuff just doesn't taste good to us.
Yeah, my taste buds have changed too, honestly. When I first got here for the first week, I wasn't able to eat the food, and it's funny how eventually your body forgets what good food is supposed to taste like.
No, eventually self-preservation kicks in and you just eat what you get.
Yep, you get hungry enough, you'll eat anything, and then I'm able to eat, a lot of the stuff now, including the vegetables that are just bare vegetables without anything on them. Bare broccoli, bare cauliflower, bare carrots,
Well, you have to understand that with your blood pressure problem, they're not giving you any salt on that stuff.
Oh, no, I'm getting the normal trays. They took me off those diet trays.
Okay.
But they don't put salt or butter on stuff anyway because, that would be too good. They don't want to make the food taste good. They don't want people to want to be here. Food is actually decent, and there's not much incentive for people not to come here when they're homeless or desperate. Not that it matters, because homeless people are getting thrown in jail anyway. If the Florida legislature passed a bill that made it illegal to camp in public places or sleep in public places, so these places have become mental hospitals and homeless shelters.
Well, Trump was right when he called DeSantis sanctimonious.
Yeah, the
man thinks he's a little god now.
He definitely is a goose-stepping little dictator who tiptoes around in high-heeled shoes and is sinking the ship that is Florida.
The only thing he did good was support us during COVID. That was just to give the middle finger to Washington, basically.
Well, everything else he's doing is seriously undermining civil, constitutional, and human rights.
Yes, it is.
So I've not been happy with what the party's been doing down here for a long time.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
unpleasant talk that I don't want to talk about. Just badass.
Hey, do you guys get the vote in there?
You can petition to have your rights restored to vote, but I'm not sure exactly how that works. I read something about it in the inmate handbook. But I'm not sure, depending on what, it might depend on your charges or your levels. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Anyway, so what's for dinner, guys?
1 minute remaining.
Oh, we had some ravioli.
With Parmesan.
Okay, that's all right. I can't believe it's 1 minute left already. This is ridiculous.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's okay. I might not be able to call you back in another 15 minutes. I'll try, but if you don't hear from me next couple of days, I'm much closer to the officers now, so they can get around to me. I'm not on the other side of the pod anymore, where it takes them longer to get to me and ask for the phone back.
Okay.
All right, but I'll try again in 15 minutes.
All right.
A couple days, okay?
Okay.
Okay, love you.
All right.
Bye.
You both. Bye.